Hello to all my fellow model car enthusiasts. I just got a quick video. I got a final on the Lotus 107B, which I showed off in a video. I had the update a couple videos ago, and I got a shout out because I got some really cool unexpected stuff in the mail. And I want to show that stuff off and say thank you to Bruce from Rocket Fin. And he sent me a bunch of cool stuff, so I'm going to get you guys turned around. So you don't have to look at me. You can look at the other stuff, and then we'll show what Bruce sent, and also the final on my Lotus and all that. I got a couple shop cards I just sent out, people I've been in contact with. I'm a couple days behind on that, so I apologize, but everybody's that I've talked to has their cards out now. And if anybody wants one, just email me. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll flip you guys around now, so bear with me. Okay, here's a card that Bruce sent along with the stuff. It's got his email and his website. He's got a website that's scale model related. It's got some pretty cool stuff on there. Pinterest and YouTube at BruceK3217. Bruce has got a great channel. Thanks, Bruce, for everything and for your support. But yeah, he's been working on a square body Chevy, which I really love. He does great work, and he also shares a lot of the channels across the community. So go check him out if you haven't. And Bruce, thanks again so much. He also sent a couple of super cool stickers, which I really appreciate. And I just threw one on the ground. Terrible, useless fingers. This one, Detroit Motor City, very cool. I love old stuff, obviously, Art Deco. And this is also very cool because this is an Indiana company, and they still have a museum there. But the 1927 Auburn Straight 8 from Auburn, Indiana, very cool. Put those stickers on the toolbox with the others. Thanks, Bruce. Bruce also has a book. Good grief, I'm way too close. Fun with Scale Modeling by Bruce Kimball. I haven't had a chance to look through any of this stuff yet, but he left a nice note in here for me, and I'm going to read through. It's got all kinds of tips and tricks. You can see Bruce does some really nice work. Look at this McLaren M8B. This is awesome too, because I have two of these Accurate Miniatures M8 kits, and they are not easy. So we got some cool information in here about this. There's polishing stuff, tips, just really cool stuff. So I'll have fun checking that out. And he sent me some catalogs. Like this is Aoshima 2010. I'm just gonna hold on a minute. We got a shaky time here. There we go. All right, a little bit better. I mean, I'm just gonna have fun looking through this, seeing what people had on offer. F1 model, 1960 to 2017. Bruce obviously knows me well. He's been watching my channel. I mean, look at this stuff. This is like scale model heaven for me. I can go through this and see what I have, what I don't have, what I might want. In scale illustrated, again with a beautiful open wheel Lotus 49B there by Doug Peterson, and a really nice looking NASCAR as well. This is the premiere issue of In Scale Illustrated. Some more really cool stuff to look through. Model car builder. Everything that Bruce gave me is just awesome, and it's right in my wheelhouse. I love books and magazines, and he was kind enough to reach out and ask if I wanted some reference materials, and he sent me this stuff. Mold Making 101, British Invasion, Bentley Blows Back, Charlie Cochran's Venom, adding louvers, Lotus Super 7. I mean, just more awesome stuff in here. This 124 scale Revell Duesenberg SJ. Guessing this is the old monogram kit, but yeah. Awesome. Have that kit also. The 1988 Fujimi catalog, which I think is cool because I was born in 1988. So we can see what Fujimi had for sale on the market the year I was born. Love that. 2000 Play Model catalog. Scale model kits full lineup. This is Fujimi again. 1991 Fujimi. And then this one. This is a awesome reference book. It's from the Ludwigsen Library. They have a line of several of these, and they're awesome. I have several of them. And the cool thing about this one in particular is this Detroit special on the... I should have grabbed it. Anyways, this Detroit special on the cover, I have a resin. It's a Gary Doucette kit of this car. And this specifically covers the Detroit special in pretty great detail. But just some really fantastic reference photos. Yeah, this is all the Detroit special. It was a ridiculously advanced car for its time, and wildly unsuccessful. So everything they did backfired, but super cool, awesome books, awesome catalogs and magazines. Thank you so much, Bruce. I cannot thank you enough. And yeah, everybody go check Bruce out if you haven't. Awesome guy, awesome builder, and very generous. So now, let me show you the Lotus 107B by Tamiya. This was one of the Tamiya line. In the early 90s, Tamiya actually sponsored the Lotus Formula One team. So they did several kits. Off the top of my head, the 102 a couple times, the 107 a couple times. I don't know, that might have been it. But there was 3 or 4 different kits, and it was, you know, you can see the Tamiya logo right here. This model commemorates Tamiya's sponsorship of Team Lotus for the 1993 Formula One Grand Prix World Championship, and this kit is awesome. This is peak Tamiya F1 as far as I'm concerned. The fit, the finish is fantastic. Move you guys again. So typical Tamiya Formula One car. You got the posable steering, of course. This is one of the nicest fitting engine covers of any Formula One or open wheel car that I've ever built. I loved the rear wing on this, how it went together. A lot of times you have to build the entire thing with individual elements. This one had the bottom element in place, and all you had to do was slide the top element in there, and then it all clicked into place. It was, I mean, this is a fantastic kit. I would build this again in a heartbeat. The one thing about this kit that is tough is all of the sponsors are part of the decal. So there's no way, and all the pinstriping is also built into the decal, so there's no possible way to paint this livery. You have to just decal it. Every single thing on here is a decal, with the exception of the white. Because even the even the wing, they give you the white for underneath, which I just painted the wing white. That would have been absurd. So it's a very tough, if you don't like decals, you don't want this kit, but if you don't mind doing some decaling, then this is an awesome kit. I can't recommend it enough. And the decals, I really don't like Tamiya's decals, so I picked up a second sheet, which turned out to be, it said where I bought them that it was a Tamiya sheet, but it actually was an aftermarket sheet, and they were actually really nice. The only problem was right here, which is, it's very close, but you see there's a demarcation there. I was trying to get this pinstriping lined up, and I overworked this decal, and it sort of melted a little bit, so I cut it and removed the front portion, and then I repaired it with the Tamiya decal, and all lined up fine. The decals are identical to each other, except for the colors on the Tamiya. The red is just a little darker. You know, and other than that, the decaling really went pretty smooth. I don't have too many complaints. I melted them a little bit up here on the nose, going over some bumps in the bodywork and whatnot. But yeah, awesome kit. It is full detail. Let's see if I can get this engine cover off. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I didn't do any you know, wiring or hoses or anything like that, because I'm gonna display it with the engine cover on. But I knew it was under there, so I did paint it up. I got the velocity stacks painted silver. I did some detail painting on that. I showed that, I think, in the update, and that fit in just beautifully. Also, the radiators fit perfectly. Everything was just beautiful on this kit. I loved this. I really like the whole 1/20th line of Tamiya Formula 1 cars, but this is one of the best ones for sure. And I might get another one and build it in a different livery. They have a 107 livery that's pretty cool. It's like a classic Lotus green instead of this Castrol, but I mean, I love anything Castrol livery too. The red and the green also always looks good. But I like the other livery. And then there's also a decal sheet for the 107C, which actually had a different engine, so you would probably just build that curbside and not worry about, you know, I would probably just glue this down instead of leaving it off where I could take it off. But on this one, I figured I'd go ahead and make this removable, and I mean, even the differential cooler fits perfectly underneath the engine cover. It's just, it is peak Tamiya engineering, and the engine cover locks into place. It's very nice. It's a little bit too nice because it's sometimes a little hard to get lined up, but once you get it locked on there, it looks awesome. And yeah, I've been babbling on about this forever now. The 1993 Formula 1 season, the Lotus team pioneered some active suspension stuff, and they couldn't figure it out, so they took it off. But that became a pretty normal thing. Didn't work on this car, but this car, Johnny Herbert, one of the drivers, this is Alex Zanardi's car. He said this car was a joy to drive, even without the fancy suspension bits, but it was highly unreliable, and they didn't score a ton of points. They really struggled with it. Lotus was a pretty weak team at this point, kind of out of money, but definitely a great looking car, and a fun build. So anyways, that's enough out of me. I hope you guys all have a great week. Really, I'm still watching the Sunday Model Cars and Coffees videos. I'm trying to do some catch up. We had a busy Sunday, so didn't get to watch as many this week, but really appreciate all of you, and yeah, I'll see you all again very soon. Take care.